With Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Once and Always releasing pretty soon, I decided, sure, why not binge through the entirety of Mighty Morphin, as I just wanted a second mental break from Espa. So to commemorate me finishing the series, I wanted to talk about some moments that just really stuck to me. We could have talked about 30 moments, but my Espa video was overdue. So, obviously this clip was popularized thanks to Corey on Geek Each Week.
Billy! Billy! Billy, you're too hot!
But even without that, it's still hilarious. To the point I made it my profile picture on Twitter for the month. Billy, you're too high! Our first piece of original footage. That's rough. This entire episode's baffling. The plot repeats itself twice. How is that possible? Okay, people harp on this a lot already, but I just want to say, like, Kimberly, you fly a pterodactyl, so why can't you adapt those skills to a plane? This is the most inappropriate usage of G-Ranger footage of the entire series. Gosh. I did not like this two-parter. Like, the team is already so reliant on Zordon, but my gosh, this two-parter just shows how incompetent they are as individuals. They cannot do anything on their own. The fact they always had to call off this guy to resolve their problems, despite the fact him telling them how to resolve the problem. How ignorant are they as teenagers? Also, thanks to Sentai 5's video on the Dragon Zord, Part 2 features the only standalone fight of the Mega Dragon Zord. I knew I didn't miss anything when the Ultra Zord randomly debuted. I thought I was going crazy, honestly. How do you not correctly play the Dragon Dagger twice in the episode? Goldar, I can understand, but the original footage for Green? Oh my god! So, she just needed the confidence to dance? Then why does she need to practice the cheer routine? The fact that Trini's first scene in this episode is being nearly kicked by Zack 8 minutes in, on top of her line being, "Hey Zack!" Like, this is before the peace conference trio left, but like, where was she throughout this episode? She was only in this scene and in the command center, and then for the rest of it, she's either a putty or doing ADR. Where was she? Oh no. We've reached the point of the ADR replacements of Jason, Zack, and Trini. Jason's so bad. Oh no. They got them dubbing over the civilian fights too?
Red Dragon Thunder Zord!
Why is fake Jason summoning the Red Dragon Thunder Zord? This doesn't make sense, especially because later, Zack and Trini just use the original audio. So why is Jason... Again, this clip is well known.
Oh man, it's Lord Zed. He must have come here for the sword. Get out of here and I'll try and distract him.
It's just... This is the most awkward moment. Alright, this is like the definition of like baffling moments. So they cut to like a stand-in for Trini, for the fake Trini to speak. But then they immediately cut to the real Trini. It's like, you can tell it's two different people. Alright, so this episode brought back an annoying point that they brought in ever since White Light, of Zordon constantly reiterating to the audience that Tommy's the leader of the Power Rangers. I don't buy that, Zordon. Watch this.
Alpha, come in! Alpha, come in! We need help now!
Was that necessary, Rocky? Like, the camera movements were actually cool, but the editing of this episode made the Dragon Zord summoning so annoying to listen to because they will cut it off at the worst points. So it turns out that Arum is actually a cosplayer and she does this thing on the side. However, as she couldn't change back at the convention, she decides to go back to her apartment to change. But whoops, she got busted by her roommate. Look, Irene potentially is gonna have a solo debut, and I've been wanting to talk about this series for like a while, but I've been having to like constantly scrap it. Just let me have this, please. Alright, can someone please explain to me as to why Bulk and Skull do not talk at all during the climax? Like, I was genuinely expecting them to have a big moment, but then they're just shoved into the background. Like, why? What a waste! This is honestly the best put together Mask Rider episode. Like, I actually enjoyed this 3-parter. Oh shoot, they actually kissed again! So Kimberly just got her power coin stolen, but watch like Aisha's reaction.
What?
Love that zoom in.
Good news, she's woken up.
Wait, why did he leave the frame if he was just gonna come back? Also later on, when Kat's revealing her secret to Kimberly, the team just walks in on them? Like, what are they doing? Eavesdropping the entire time? This part kills me.
I can't believe I looked up to you. You're a total fake.
It would have been really cool if Ninja would base the Alien Ranger powers off of Gobber. But nope. They're just prematurely there. And I'm annoyed by that. So overall, Mighty Morphin is alright. I didn't think it was as fun as VR Troopers, as I felt like things never developed or they just went on for too long. However, that doesn't stop it from having a lot of fun moments like I pointed out beforehand. And I can't wait to continue trekking through Power Rangers, as it's honestly, again, really refreshing for me to actually watch something Toku adjacent again, as the last Toku thing I've ever watched was Majestical. Alright, I was so caught up trying to incorporate Irene into this video, I forgot to talk about Storybook Rangers Part 2. My gosh, the rotoscoping looks like something I would do.